And then we get into this Torah portion, which begins ve'ela, right? And these ordinances. It's a continuation of those 10 commandments, further broken down on how we can come close and nurture our relationship through the rest of creation. And because these laws and the justice that really they impart, because they're divine, they'll of course express a far different and more profound truth than any laws that have been expressed up until that time. And really very different even than the laws in the West today, because a lot of times we think the laws are built on the Judeo-Christian system, whatever that means. But even in the West today, where justice is very much built around the idea that that your right to swing your fist ends where my face begins, right? It's live and let live. Let's not hurt each other. But in the Torah, we have an obligation to proactively help each other, an obligation, right? If you find a lost object, it is a mitzvah to return it. I remember learning all these laws in grade school and how you go about advertising it, and that you have to request simanim, special signs that are unique to the object to make sure that the person claiming it's his is the authentic owner. If you stumble on a lost object, you return it. It's a sin not to. Or even the donkey of your enemy, right? You know, you've read the Torah portion, you know where this is going. Donkey of your enemy that is burdened, right? Let's go to the verse, chapter 23, verse 5. Ki tir'eh chamor sonecha rovetz tachat maso. If you see the donkey of someone that you hate crouching under its burden, should you refrain from helping him? You shall help repeatedly with him. The word used is azov ta'azov, repeated twice to express really the importance of it. Whenever the verbs are conjugated like that, azov ta'azov, it shows how important it is. It's stressing it. And that if such a situation happens time and time again, you should help every single time. And now the sages in the Talmud explain further that if you see the donkey of your friend falling under its burden at the same time as the donkey of your enemy, right? The donkey of your friend and the donkey of your enemy at the same time, who are you supposed to help intuitively? Who do you think you're supposed to help? The donkey of your enemy. And so you've heard of Onkelos, right? He's one of the greatest commentators. It's him and Rashi that are pretty much in every Chumash, in every Pentateuch, I think it's called. He has a beautiful reading of this. He reads the word rovetz tachat maso, struggling under its burden, and you should unload its burden as you should unload your emotional burden, your emotional baggage that you carry in your heart against him, that you can unload it with him.
This highlight was taken from the Land of Israel Fellowship. Every week, hundreds of families from literally around the world come together on our live Zoom sessions to strengthen each other, to inspire each other, and to learn Torah from the Land of Israel, in which we connect the dots between the Bible, the Hebrew language, and the confusing events of our times. Go to www.thelandofisrael.com/fellowship or click on the link below to join. Thank you.